Life, my friends, is a beautiful journey. But let me tell you something. It is not always smooth sailing, no sir. It is filled with challenges, obstacles, and yes, struggles. But here is the thing. They are not there to break you. They are there to make you stronger. Every single one of us has a unique path to walk. And along that path, we are going to face our own set of trials and tribulations. It is inevitable. It is part of the human experience. But it is how we respond to these struggles that truly... I want you to think about a time when you faced a significant challenge in your life. Maybe it was a personal setback, a professional disappointment, or a health issue. Remember how it felt? The weight on your shoulders, the knot in your stomach. It was not pleasant, was it? But here's the beautiful thing. You are still here. You made it through. And I bet you are stronger because of it. Struggle is like a weightlifting session for your soul. It is not comfortable, it is not easy, but it is how we build our spiritual and emotional muscles. Each time we face a challenge and push through, we are adding another rep to our life work. I know what some of you might be thinking, but why does it have to be so hard? Why cannot life just be easy? Well, my friends, if life were always easy, we'd never grow. We'd never discover the depths of our own strength and resilience. Think about a butterfly emerging from its cocoon. It is a struggle, is not it? That little creature has to fight its way out, pushing and straining against its confines. But do you know what would happen? If someone out of kindness decided to cut open the cocoon to make it easier for the butterfly, that butterfly would never fly. It is the very act of struggling against the cocoon that pushes fluid into the butterfly's wings, giving them the strength to fly. Without that struggle, the wings would never develop properly. And that is exactly how it works for us humans too. Our struggles are what give us our wing. I am not saying we should go out looking for hardship. No, that is not the point. But when struggles do come our way, and we need to shift our perspective. Instead of seeing them as insurmountable obstacles, we need to view them as opportunities for growth. Every struggle you face is a chance to learn something new about yourself. It is a chance to develop skills you never knew you had. It is a chance to become a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Think about some of the most inspiring people in history. People like Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years in prison but emerged as a beacon of forgiveness and reconciliation. Or Helen Keller, who overcame incredible odds to become an author and political activist despite being both deaf and blind. These individuals do not achieve greatness despite their struggles. They achieve greatness because of their struggles. Their challenges forged them into the remarkable people they became. And the same is true for you. Your struggles are not punishment. They are not a sign that you are doing something wrong. They are opportunities to grow, to learn, to become stronger. I'm not saying it is easy. Far from it. When we are in the midst of a difficult situation, it can be hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But that is where faith comes in. Faith in yourself, faith in the universe, faith that this too shall pass. Remember, every storm runs out of rain. Every night gives way to dawn. And every struggle, no matter how difficult, has an end. Your job is not to control when that end comes. Your job is to keep moving forward, one step at a time, growing stronger with each step. How do we do this? How do we face our struggles head on and use them as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks? First, we need to change our mindset. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what can I learn from this? Shift from a victim mentality to a growth mentality. You are not helpless in the face of your struggles. You are a powerful creator of your own reality. Second, we need to practice gratitude. Yes, even in the midst of our struggles. Because no matter how difficult things might seem, there is always something to be grateful for. And gratitude is like a magical elixir. It has the power to shift our entire perspective. Third, we need to take action. Struggle does not make you stronger or just sit there and take it. No, you need to actively engage with your challenges. Face them head on. Take steps, even small ones, towards overcoming them. And finally, we need to reach out for support when we need it. Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of wisdom. We are all in this together, and sometimes the strongest thing you can do is to let others lend you their strength. Let me share a personal story with you. Years ago, I faced a significant health challenge. It was a dark time filled with uncertainty and fear. There were days when I could barely get out of bed, when the future looked bleak and hopeless. But you know what? That struggle changed me. It forced me to reevaluate my priorities, to dig deep and find reserves of strength I never knew I had. It taught me the power of the present moment, the importance of self-care, and the incredible resilience of the human spirit. That struggle did not break me. It remade me. And I came out the other side, not just stronger, but wiser, more compassionate, and more appreciative of the gift of life. And that is what I want for each and every one of you. I want you to embrace your struggles, to see them not as burdens, but as opportunities to grow, to learn, to become the best version of yourself. You're stronger than you know. You have within you a wellspring of resilience, of courage, of determination. Your struggles do not define you. How you respond to them does. The next time you face a challenge, I want you to take a deep breath and remind yourself, this struggle is making me stronger. This struggle is teaching me something valuable. This struggle is part of my journey, not the end of it. And then I want you to square your shoulders, lift your chin, and face that challenge head on. Because you've got this. You are capable of overcoming anything life. Talk about fear for a moment. Because fear often goes hand in hand with struggle, does not it? We fear the unknown, we fear failure, we fear not being good enough. But here is something I want you to remember. Fear is just false evidence appearing real. Most of the things we fear never actually come to pass. And even if they do, we usually find that we are more than capable of handling them. So do not let fear hold you back. Do not let it keep you from embracing your struggles and growing from them. Instead, use your fear as a compass. If something scares you, it usually means it is worth doing. It means there is potential for growth there, so lean into that fear. Use it as fuel to propel you forward. And remember, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Every time you face a fear, every time you push through a struggle, you are building that courage muscle. You are becoming stronger. Talk about failure for a moment. Because failure is often a big part of our struggles, is not it. We try something, it does not work out, and we feel like we failed. But here is the thing. Failure is not the opposite. Failure is a part of success. Every successful person you admire has failed, multiple times. But what sets them apart is that they do not let those failures define them. They use them as learning experiences. They picked themselves up, dusted themselves off, and tried again. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That is the mindset we need to adopt. Every failure, every setback, every struggle is just another step on the path to success. Embrace your failures. Learn from them. Use them as stepping stones to your goals. Because each failure is making you stronger, wiser, and better equipped to handle whatever comes next. Talk about patience. Because sometimes our struggles can feel endless. We want instant results, instant relief. But life does not work that way. Growth takes time. Healing takes time. Success takes time. Think about a tree. It does not grow to its full height overnight. It grows slowly, steadily over years and decades. And with each passing season, it grows stronger, more resilient, better able to withstand the storms that come its way. You are that tree. Your struggles are the winds that make you stronger, the rains that help you grow. But it takes time, so be patient with yourself. Trust the process. Know that every day, even when you cannot see it or feel it, you are growing stronger. And speaking of growth, let's talk about comfort zones. You see, growth never happens within our comfort zones. It is only when we step outside of what's familiar, when we challenge ourselves, when we face our struggles head on, that we truly grow. Your comfort zone might feel safe, but it is also stagnant. It is a beautiful cage, but a cage nonetheless. So I challenge you to step outside of it. Embrace the discomfort, because on the other side of that discomfort is growth, is strength, is the person you are meant to become. Remember, the butterfly cannot fly if it never leaves the cocoon. And you cannot soar if you never leave your comfort zone. Talk about perspective for a moment. Because how we view our struggles can make all the difference in how we handle them. You see, two people can face the exact same situation and have completely different experiences based solely on their perspective. One person might see a layoff as a devastating blow, the end of their career. Another might see it as an opportunity to pursue a passion they've always had but never had the time for. One person might see a health challenge as a life sentence. Another might see it as a wake-up call to take better care of themselves. The situation hasn't changed, but the perspective has, and that perspective can be the difference between being crushed by your struggles and being strengthened by them. I challenge you to shift your perspective, to look for the opportunity in every difficulty, to search for the lesson in every setback, to find the silver lining in every cloud, because it is there. I promise you. You just have to be willing to look for it. Here's another important point, because your struggles do not just make you stronger, they also make you more compassionate, more empathetic, more understanding of others. Because once you've been through tough times yourself, you are better able to relate to others who are going through similar situations. Your struggles give you the ability to say to someone else, I've been there. I know how you feel. And I am here for you. And let me tell you, that ability to connect with others, to offer genuine understanding and support, that is a superpower. That is how we change the world, one act of compassion at a time. Your struggles aren't just making you stronger. They're also making you a better friend, a better partner, a better human being. They are giving you the tools to make a real difference in the lives of others. Talk about resilience for a moment, because that is really what we are building when we face our struggles head on. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to recover quickly from difficulties. And it is one of the most valuable skills you can develop in life. Resilient people do not have easier lives. They do not face fewer challenges. They just have the mental and emotional strength to handle those challenges better. And the good news is, resilience is not something you are born with. It is something you can develop. And guess how you develop it? That is right, through struggle. Every time you face a challenge and push through, you are building your resilience. You are teaching yourself that you can handle difficult situations. You are proving to yourself that you are stronger than you thought. And here's the beautiful thing about resilience. Once you build it in one area of your life, it transfers to other areas. The resilience you build by pushing through a tough work project helps you handle a personal setback. The resilience you build by overcoming a health challenge helps you tackle a professional obstacle. Embrace the process of building resilience. Know that each struggle is making you stronger, more adaptable, more capable of handling whatever life throws your way. Talk about self-talk for a moment, because how we talk to ourselves during our struggles can make a huge difference in how we handle them. You see, we all have an inner voice, a running commentary in our heads. And for many of us, that voice can be pretty harsh, especially when we are facing challenges. But here is the thing. You have control over that voice. You can choose to be your own worst critic or your own biggest cheerleader. And I encourage you to choose the latter. When you are facing a struggle, talk to yourself the way you talk to a dear friend. Be kind. Be encouraging. Remind yourself of your strengths, of the challenges you've overcome in the past. Use positive affirmations to boost your confidence and your resilience. Instead of saying, I cannot handle this, say, this is tough, but I am tougher. Instead of, why does this always happen to me? Say, what can I learn from this? Instead of, I am not strong enough, say, I am getting stronger every day. Your words have power. They shape your reality, so use them wisely. Use them to lift yourself up, to encourage yourself, to remind yourself of your inherent strength and resilience. And speaking of words, let's talk about the stories we tell ourselves. Because every struggle comes with a story, and you get to choose what that story is. You can tell yourself a story of victimhood. Why do bad things always happen to me? Or you can tell yourself a story of growth. This challenge is making me stronger. You can tell yourself a story of hopelessness. Things will never get better. Or you can tell yourself a story of hope. This too shall pass, and I'll come out stronger on the other side. The choice is yours, and it is a choice you make every single day with every thought you think and every word you speak. So choose wisely. Choose the story that empowers you, that strengthens you, that helps you grow. Talk about purpose for a moment, because having a strong sense of purpose can be incredibly powerful when you are facing struggles. When you know why you are doing something, when you have a clear goal in mind, it becomes easier to push through the tough times. Now you think about it, mountain climbers endure incredible physical hardship as they ascend to the peak, but they keep going because they have a clear purpose to reach the top. Their purpose gives them the strength to keep putting one foot in front of the other, even when every muscle in their body is screaming at them to stop. What's your purpose? What's your mountain peak? What goal is so important to you that you are willing to endure struggle to achieve it? Find that purpose, hold on to it, let it be your guiding light when times get tough. And remember, sometimes our struggles themselves can give us purpose. Maybe your struggle with a health issue leads you to become an advocate for others facing similar challenges. Maybe your struggle with addiction leads you to help others. Maybe your struggle with loss leads you to provide comfort and support to others who are grieving. Your struggles can become your strength, your message, your mission. They can give your life a depth of meaning and purpose that you never imagined possible. Talk about gratitude again, because I really cannot stress enough how powerful gratitude can be when you are facing struggles. It might seem counterintuitive to feel grateful when you're going through tough times, but trust me, it can make all the difference. Gratitude shifts your focus. Instead of dwelling on what's wrong, on what you are lacking, on how difficult things are, gratitude turns your attention to what's right, what you have, what's going well despite the challenges. And here is the thing. There is always something to be grateful for. Always. Even in the darkest of times, even in the midst of the toughest struggles, there is always a glimmer of light if you are willing to look for it. Maybe you are grateful for the support of a loved one. Maybe you are grateful for the lessons you are learning through your struggle. Maybe you are grateful for your own strength and resilience as you face your challenges. Whatever it is, find something to be grateful for every single day. Make it a practice. Write it down. Share it with others. Let gratitude be your anchor in the storm of struggle. Because here is the truth. The more you focus on what you are grateful for, the more you'll find to be grateful for. And the more grateful you are, the stronger you'll feel, the more resilient you'll become, the better equipped you'll be to handle whatever struggles come your way. As we start to wrap up this journey we've been on together, I want to leave you with a few final thoughts. First, remember that struggle is not your enemy. It is not a punishment. It is not a sign that you are doing something wrong. It is a natural part of life, a catalyst for growth, a forge for your character. Embrace it. Learn from it. Let it shape you into the person you are meant to become. Second, never forget that you have an incredible wellspring of strength within you. You have faced challenges before, and you've overcome them. You've grown, you've learned, you've become stronger, and you'll do it again and again, because that is who you are, a resilient, adaptable, ever-evolving being. Third, remember that you are not alone in your struggles. We are all in this together. Reach out when you need help. Offer support when others are struggling. Let's lift each other up. Let's be each other's strength when times get tough. Fourth, keep your perspective wide. When you are in the midst of a struggle, it is easy to get tunnel vision to see only the challenge in front of you. But try to zoom out. See the bigger picture. Remember that this struggle is just one chapter in your story, not the whole book. Fifth, celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Did you face a fear today? Celebrate that. Did you take one small step towards your goal? That is worth celebrating too. Every little victory is proof of your strength, your resilience, your ability to overcome. Sixth, be patient with yourself. Growth takes time, healing takes time, change takes time. Do not expect overnight miracles. Instead, focus on consistent, steady progress. Remember the tree, it grows slowly, but it grows strong. Seventh, keep learning. Every struggle is a lesson if you are open to it. What is this challenge teaching you about yourself, about life, about what really matters? Stay curious, stay open. Let each struggle expand your understanding and your wisdom. Eighth, take care of yourself. Self-care is not selfish. It is necessary, especially when you are facing challenges. Make sure you are eating well, getting enough sleep, moving your body, nurturing your spirit. You cannot pour from an empty cup, so make sure you are filling yours regularly. Ninth, keep your dreams alive. Do not let your struggles dim your vision of what's possible. Your dreams are the fuel that will keep you going when times get tough. They are the light at the end of the tunnel. Hold on to them, nurture them, let them pull you forward. And finally, remember this, you are not defined by your struggles. You are defined by how you respond to them, by the strength you show, the resilience you build, the wisdom you gain, the compassion you develop. Your struggles are shaping you, yes, but you are the sculptor. You decide what the final masterpiece will look like. Embrace your struggles, my friends. See them for what they truly are. Opportunities to grow stronger, to become wiser, to develop deeper compassion, to discover the depths of your own resilience. Because here is the beautiful truth. On the other side of struggle is strength. On the other side of challenge is growth. On the other side of adversity is triumph. You have everything you need within you to face whatever life throws your way. You are stronger than you know, more resilient than you realize, more capable than you can imagine. Stand tall. Face your challenges head on. Embrace your struggles. Let them forge you into the strongest, wisest, most compassionate version of yourself. Remember, the struggle you are facing today is creating the strength you'll need for tomorrow. Every challenge you overcome is preparing you for something greater. Every obstacle you face is an opportunity to prove to yourself just how strong you really are. You have got this. I believe in you. Now it is time for you to believe in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you're made of. Face your struggles with courage, with determination, with the unshakable belief that you will come out stronger on the other side. Because you will, you always have, and you always will. Your struggles are making you stronger. Your challenges are helping you grow. Your obstacles are becoming your stepping stones. Keep pushing forward. Keep growing. Keep becoming the best version of yourself. Because the world needs you. The strong, resilient, compassionate you that emerges from your struggles. You are stronger than your struggles. You are bigger than your challenges. You are more powerful than any obstacle in your path. Go forth with courage, with determination, with the knowledge that every struggle is making you stronger. You have got this. Now go out there and show the world just how strong you really are. Remember, my friends, that the fire that burns the hottest forges the strongest steel. Your struggles are that fire and you are that steel. With every challenge you face, with every obstacle you overcome, you are becoming stronger, more resilient, more unbreakable. Embrace the heat of your struggles, for it is transforming you into something extraordinary. You are becoming a force to be reckoned with, a beacon of strength and inspiration for others. Your struggles aren't just shaping your story. They are creating your legacy. A universe does not give you anything you cannot handle. Every struggle you face is a vote of confidence from the universe. It is saying, I know you can handle this. I know you can grow from this. I know you can use this to become even more. So when life gets tough, when the struggles seem overwhelming, remember, You have been trusted with this challenge because you have the strength to overcome it. You have the power to turn your pain into purpose, your struggles into strength, your challenges into triumphs. You are capable of incredible things. Now go out there and prove it to yourself and to the world.